big note with extra net. Oh, defense! Let's get it, get it, get it, who's it, my classmates, so my classmates went on, okay, so basically it was one of my classmates' birthday, and he and our little squad, or he invited us to go to, his lake house, like a couple hours away from where we, yeah, he's white. No, but
Okay.
no, he owns 3 homes. One of them is a lake and a private property closer, and the other one's farther away.
Hold on, how rich are you then?
So basically, we were gonna invite us over to it.
Or I am, but like more of a ghost. Fuck! Did I tell you the story
It's
of
not hard
how?
to fake having people.
Did I tell you the story of
It's
how
not hard.
how I got out of PE?
How?
Because usually you have to do like 2 terms of it or whatever over here. But what I did is I just said I said I had autism. For fuck's sake, I can't do anything. Hold on.
Maybe you do have autism.
I don't. Shut up. Anyways, I
I
said
got
I
an
had.
interrogation off. Blade, I marked them all. How do you do?
No, I peeked and they shot me.
Huh. So what? You
And
told them you had autism, and they're like, "Yeah, that's real."
No, they said they did. And then they took me to a specialist, and I kept stuttering a bunch. Because I think I actually do have a stutter. Occasionally. And I... Oh, hey, closer. Oh, hey, I'm up top.
He's ridiculous.
But I think I actually do have a stutter.
Stutter.
But, yeah, so I kept... For some reason that day I kept stuttering, and I also was, like, super nervous. So that kept happening over and over. And I made sure...
Look at you.
Yeah. I made sure for every second to stop and slow my speech, and also I made sure to basically play dumb. And then they're like, because they're like, okay, put this into a shape, and then I did it really well. And anything that was physical, I did really well, and anything mental, I made sure it looked horrible. Because and I also did my research and I looked it up, and apparently people with autism have they're usually good at one specific thing, like
yeah, I know.
Ridiculously good at math, like Forrest Gump and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I made sure it looked like I was good at one thing, like really good. And then they're like, okay, yeah, you have autism. And then once the 2 years were up, which were the only period of time that I actually could go to PE, I was like, okay, I think I grew out of autism. And they're like, we don't think that's possible. And
What the hell?
Anyways, then I said basically I don't have it, and then they're like, oh, and because I said that, apparently I kind of fucked myself over, because it made it,
Obviously.
yeah, they put me into the retard class, and I was like, yeah, it was pretty bad, and then I went in there, and I'm just like, oof, I fucked up big time, and then, yeah, and I was like, okay, so I passed everything, and my teacher's like, you don't have autism, don't you? And I'm like, a mild form of it, a very small form. They're like, yeah, sure.
By the way, I left the group to open an alpha pack.
Oh, you should have told me. I stopped everything.
Oh my god, that's such a funny... I convinced my school I had autism
Yeah,
to get out of PE.
yeah, and I really thought they were just gonna take me out of PE and maybe, like, I don't know, give me more time on tests and good stuff like that, and it was gonna be real helpful. But no, they put me in the autism class, they put me in all this other bullcrap. And yeah. And then,
when was this?
Last year, and the year before that, except I was in another school then. Yeah.
That's funny. You convinced the school you had autism.
It's not that
and got
hard.
fucked over.
Yeah. And then but apparently I played dumb too much, to the point where they think I had severe autism. And they even talked to my parents and were like, oh, by the way, my parents didn't know about this until the school talked to my parents about giving me medication. And my parents were like, what? they're like, oh, so buddy, you have anything to tell us? And I'm like, no, swear not. And then, what?
No, you got.
And then, what? A good thing, by the way, my dad is a total dick. A good thing and a bad thing, he ended up dying. So that year, I was kind of like, yeah,
That's
yeah, because he had
that's
some.
not okay.
It's true though.
That's not okay to say.
Shut up. Let me finish. And then
He's
I was
got a
like,
dick and he died.
yeah, he is. And I was like, oh, really, it was because of my dad. I didn't get much sleep because he would throw up and do stuff like that, and that would keep me up, and I also have sleeping problems and all this other stuff. And then I wrote a huge detailed list to the autism specialist, and they came over to me and they're like, so, and I'm like, yeah, I actually got my right medication to help me sleep, and which, by the way, I didn't. I do have sleeping problems, but not that bad. And then they're like okay, and then I took a test, passed everything besides like some weird coordination stuff because I have shit eyesight. And then they're like, okay, yeah. And then I almost got in trouble because of it with her. And then because I really fucking fooled her. And then yeah, I got out of it. They're like, okay, you go to a different class, but just in case, we're gonna make your tests have a longer time period, and we're gonna put you in a different room every time there's like a serious test, so you aren't distracted by people. And I'm like, nope, that works. That'll do, Johnny.
So in the end, you still got what you wanted. Longer periods on tests. Kind of.
And and
That's so convoluted.
yeah, and I also get one free period, even though I'm a freshman. I'm not a freshman, I'm a
Sophomore.
yeah, sophomore, there you go.
What the fuck? Why are all my classmates at Big Bear? They didn't invite me, sad.
So I'm just waiting.
Nah, I'm kidding. What? Oh yeah, fuck. Yours, but in the end it worked out.
Yeah, basically. I have a couple of things like that happened to me.
Why? He just took it at a PE.
Yeah.
And he got put in special class.
Dude, I graduated from that class, and then I went to another class, and then I went to another class, all in a month. It was fucked. Because it's called, not the autism class, it's called some weird special needs or something. And then the focus class, which is anger management, and then, what was it? Special help. It was some bullcrap. All in a month.
You graduated through the class.
Yeah. And when I graduated from the autism class, it was some big thing. They had like pizza, and then the next week I graduated from another class. It was just hilarious.
Locate the biohazard container.
I'm laughing so hard. You graduated from 4 different autism.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's really funny. You went to your school, told them you had autism, convinced them, got nothing good out of it, graduated three or 4 autistic classes in the time span of a month.
5 seconds before insertion.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Proceed to the biohazard container.
You know, my very first thought though was maybe say I have like my leg is broken or something. And then I thought, well, then the doctor will just check me out. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Okay.
Wow, we got zombie.
Anyways, but then I thought, I could act like my leg is broken or something. And then bada bing, bada boom, I'm done. And I won't have to go for a couple of, I don't know, month or so. But then the doctor would see me and then she'd be like, you're fine. So I'd get out of it for like a period. So, next best thing.
That's so funny. You convinced. That gets me still, it's so good.
All of that just because I was, fucking...
All of that because you wanted to get out of PE.
And then the next year I kind of was just like, you know what, fuck it. I might as well keep going with this for a little bit. that was the year they put me to the autism class. Then I was like, you know,
Your
this is
squad.
worse. The reason why they
That's
didn't put me
really-
in to begin with was because
Friendly, last operator standing.
it was like halfway through the year almost.
That's fucking hilarious. Like, you can't make that up. That is so hilarious.
Dude, on my not first day, but I think it was my second day, they fucking threw a chair
Op 4 eliminated all 4.
in the anger management class, and they threw like some kid was talking crap, and I'm like, dude, you don't need to be a dick. And the teacher's like, what'd you say? And I was like, I didn't say anything. And she went back to whatever she was doing, and I was like, for fuck's sake, kid. And then he looked at me and he's like, he's like, don't be fucking cussing. And then the teacher's like, oh my god, did you just cuss? And he was gonna send him down to SMO. He's like, you're not sending me down to SMO. And then picked up his chair and just chucked it. And I'm like, fuck. It's horrible. And dude, they had to fucking restrain him. Like,
Shock all of them.
no, the fucking police officer that stays there went over, grabbed him by his arm, and put his knee in his back.
Wait. Wait.
Yeah, we have a police officer at our school.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, oh, we have a police officer in our special ed class.
Oh no.
Op 4 drone
We have a police officer in our special ed class. Oh, that's too good. Oh my god, the thought of having a police officer in a special ed class
5
is
seconds
funny.
and counting.
Oh, god.
Op 4 drone is located the biohazard container.
And graduating from those classes are actually kind of easy. You have to,
Well, obviously.
yeah, you have to, what is it? You have to be like
It was graduating
really
from
good
the-
and get really good grades for like a week, and that's about it.
Dude,
One of the
you're
days I fucked it up. Well, it was like the very like last class, and
So-
You're about
I
to
kind
get
of
the
reacted to something.
starting the timer.
So what, you were just okay, like, them putting you in a special ed class?
Yeah, like no one knew about it since it was so quick. I didn't have to go to assemblies
Why?
and stupid shit like that. It's pretty cool. But I told him that
but
I
what?
got. He found out that I got transferred to the focus class, and he was like, "What the fuck, dude?" And I'm like, and then I didn't tell him
Yeah.
the reason because I felt like he was gonna tell on me, which I'm pretty sure he would have.
Yeah, that's a good thing you didn't.
Yeah. If they would have found out, I actually probably would have gotten into like juvenile trouble or
Enemy
something.
drone is moving into position for scan.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh fuck, they called me. I'm screwed. Does reliving this hurt you?
It really
Down to
does.
15 seconds.
I remember the girl that liked me and
10
still does
seconds to
like
go.
me, but
Op
I don't
4 is securing the
currently like
biohazard
much
container.
anymore. Anyways, I remember her seeing me,
Securing the
and then
biohazard
oh fuck,
container.
Adam,
Op 4
or shooting at
eliminated.
me.
Mission successful.
That was nice. Look at that.
Yeah, that was funny. I rotated all the way back around. Alright, Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go quickly get actually I don't think I can.
No, you cannot.
Oh, that was really funny. Okay, hold on.
No location.
Oh,
You know what?
that's
You're
a
making me so
fun-
mad. I'm gonna do it. Here we go.
okay.
You made me so mad. I just decided to kill a random person.
Very cool. I actually don't have any stories like that.
Hold on,
I
quick question.
guess.
Quick question.
What?
So if I do post this on
No,
YouTube,
I'm not gay.
oh, okay, wow, that's just straightforward.